Dynamic sound field, a new era in classroom amplification. For optimal learning, children must be able to hear the teacher's voice well. But classroom noise, distance between teacher and pupils, and echo sometimes make understanding in class difficult, even for children with normal hearing. At the same time, teachers don't want to raise their voices all the time to be heard. So, sound field amplification systems were created to amplify the teacher's voice. Sound field systems consist of a wireless microphone worn by the teacher and one or more loudspeaker units that amplify the teacher's voice to the class. This makes understanding the teacher easier for the pupils, which helps them perform better in school. Studies have clearly shown the various benefits of sound field amplification. Children's listening and learning skills improve. Teachers report that they repeat directions and information less often when using sound field amplification. School administrators have found that sound field amplification aids class instruction and management. And 100% of teachers questioned said less vocal strain was a key benefit of using a sound field system. For years, professionals have asked Phonak to develop a sound field system. We always declined, as we didn't want to enter the sound field market before we could be sure of producing a system that offered significantly more classroom benefits than our competitors. Now, though, we've said yes, as we have created a system that we believe provides teachers and students with more benefits than any existing sound field product. Our researchers started by analyzing the current sound field systems on the market and the problems users face with these. Then, a large group of scientists, engineers, and audiologists at Phonak headquarters developed a totally new system that addresses every one of these issues in a revolutionary way. The primary reason for installing a sound field system is to increase speech understanding in class. But this is already where many systems fail to deliver. Poorly designed loudspeaker units are incapable of spreading a high-quality signal over the entire classroom. This means that, quite often, multiple loudspeakers are necessary to cover just one classroom, which adds to cost, installation, and maintenance complexity. Worst of all, such extra loudspeakers add to the overall noise level in the classroom. The Acoustical Society of America, which is the premier international scientific society in the field of acoustics, even published an official position statement that warned against the use of sound field systems. This paper claimed that improperly maintained microphones and loudspeakers or poor user skills can cause even poorer speech communication than no amplification system. Phonak's dynamic sound field system features a totally new loudspeaker array containing no less than 12 individual high-quality loudspeakers. Packed in a robust aluminum frame, this array emits cylindrical sound waves in the important speech frequencies. The result? Sound is carried across a much larger area, and only one loudspeaker unit is required per class. This type of loudspeaker generates much less so-called late reverberation or echo, which hinders speech understanding. Measurements have shown that the ratio between the speech signal and the undesired background noise is much more favorable with this kind of loudspeaker design compared to traditional sound field systems. This is especially true when children sit further away from the speaker, where they need high sound quality the most.
These parts all work together so you can hear and process sounds.
Most of today's sound field systems have many adjustable settings for volume and frequency response. Equalizers with sliders for different audio bands all need to be set to the correct value, which can vary from class to class and even at different times during the day. The optimal settings depend on the acoustical properties of the classroom, the volume of the teacher's voice, and the positioning of their wireless microphone. The chances of settings being set incorrectly are high. Phonak's sound field system takes a radically different approach. It continuously analyzes the acoustical properties of its environment and automatically optimizes its amplification parameters. Vast amounts of scientific knowledge and data are embedded in the system, making this truly the first intelligent sound field system. Another revolutionary feature is that the volume of Phonak's sound field system adapts itself automatically to the level of the background noise in the classroom. This ensures optimal listening conditions throughout a busy school day. In this way, the system behaves just like Phonak's popular dynamic FM technology, which is why Phonak's system is named Dynamic Sound Field. On this same FM topic, it's often the case that schools face challenges when a hearing-impaired child with an FM system is working in the same classroom as a sound field system. The FM system and the sound field system both require the teacher to wear a wireless microphone, and teachers, of course, do not want to wear two wireless microphones. Existing sound field solutions result in a degradation of the FM system's performance, making understanding more difficult for the child with a hearing loss. Phonak solves this patchwork problem once and for all. As with dynamic sound field, one transmitter can be used to transmit both FM and sound field signals. The single dynamic transmitter features both FM and sound field signal processing and amplification algorithms, all housed within the same durable housing. It can operate in 3 different modes in total: FM transmission only, sound field transmission only, and a combined FM and sound field transmission mode. This operating mode can be changed at any time for full educational flexibility and cost effectiveness. So what is Phonak's dynamic sound field transmitter? It's Phonak's current Inspiro FM transmitter. Because all the Inspiros currently in use have unused capabilities, a hearing care professional can simply hook the Inspiro up to the internet and download a free firmware upgrade to enable both FM and sound field functionality. Phonak's dynamic sound field system transmits digitally at 2.4 GHz. An ingenious new way of automatic hopping frequencies eliminates any potential interference issues and allows dynamic sound field to coexist with a school's Wi-Fi and Bluetooth networks. Classrooms don't need to be allocated a particular channel. Pairing is easy, and normally there's no limit to the number of Phonak dynamic sound field systems that can be installed in one school building. All drawbacks of, for instance, infrared transmission are bypassed in this way. Many other dynamic sound field features are also included that are guaranteed to impress educational and audiological users. For example, Phonak's is the world's first sound field system with data logging on board. Ambient classroom noise levels and usage data are continuously monitored and stored for future analysis, along with a range of other useful parameters. This data helps teachers or school audiologists to understand exactly how a system is used and how its use can therefore be optimized in the future. Phonak's dynamic sound field system is also 100% future-proof. Both the Inspiro transmitter and loudspeaker unit feature USB connectors, through which firmware updates can be downloaded via the internet, ensuring customers benefit from new features as soon as they're released. Dynamic sound field brings about a new era in classroom amplification. It helps children to hear the voice of their teacher more easily than ever, improving academic performance. Teachers will love the system's ease of use. Audiologists will appreciate its outstanding sound qualities, and school directors will welcome its future-facing cost effectiveness. Dynamic Sound Field by Phonak.